Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's Play With Me. This was a really hard week for me. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably know that my dog died on Thursday, the 28th. It's literally Sunday the 1st, so it's still like really fresh for us. I'll talk about it more during the day by day and stuff, and I probably will cry because it just happened so suddenly. But I am using the Starry Night kit from Sticky Essentials, and I know I'm going to struggle with this kit because there's like 3 little things, but yeah, that's the kit. And then I am pairing it with this Scribble Prints Co. like Celestial light purple foil bundle. I might pull in gold for the scripts. I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out when it gets to that point. But I feel like gold might work if there's like gold. Anyway, as usual, I'm going to lay down the base and then the boxes, and I'll see you in the day by day.
A broken glass while I'm thinking in my head. I mind my own, I don't even break a sweat. Oh, this madness is insane. Why you still live in vain? I'm not the one, you're the victim of your own mistakes. It's sad to hear the lights under the street lights, under the street lights. Untold stories, they were left behind. The silent breeze, I got nothing on my mind. This madness is insane. Why you still live in vain? I'm not the one, you're the victim of your own mistakes. It's sad to hear the lights under the street lights, under the street lights. To say the least, so far from a superstar, and my daydreams are killing me. Feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me numb all the pain. I'm only one step from dying. Just keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. To kill it. Just let me fall to my Get losing let me fall to my grave. Heart fails under pressure. Wonder if these bad days will last forever. So pessimistic from the past. All the good things end up in caskets. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me know all the pain. One step from dying. My angels keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. To you. Can I lose in the night like the star? To you. Just let me fall to my grave. To you. Can I lose in the night like the star? To you. Just let me fall to my grave.
Now it is day by day time. If you could not tell, this base was hell for me to lay down, especially because Thursday there was so much for me to mark. And using an old format mini kit from Sticky Essentials was not ideal, but I clearly didn't think that through. Anyway, I'm going on to the day by day now. I'm just glad that I like fast forward through that because it is intense. For the sidebar though, I do have this, I did pull in gold for the week, so I hope it looks okay, especially with all these random colored little things, but we will see. I do have the September script from Planner Choco though for that, and then I am going to pop October up here. However, I do have to cut this like top part off because I just threw those on there right now. Okay. So, that was the start, and then for the other things, I have this little dachshund from Joy of Planning, and I'm really sad because that's the first one that I've ever taken off that sheet. And then Daphne Louise, she was, oh, I did that wrong. Why did I put 23? So I'm not going to be able to put those on either of, where's Joe to check my Plan With Me scripts for real? But I'm not going to be able to put either of those on the boxes that I need them because I had two, but that is to mark that my dog passed away this week. There's like sticky stuff on here. I will print and cut new ones and then foil new ones to put on there because I want it to be there. But she was an old girl. We had her since she was 7. I'm trying really hard not to cry, but we had her since she was 7. Honestly, I lost like my soul dog back in 2015. We had to put him down because he did circling, and if, I don't know if anybody knows, in small dogs, if they circle, it could mean that they have a brain tumor, and he was deaf and blind, or like almost blind, so his like quality of life wasn't well. And after losing him, I was like, I'm not gonna get a dog for a while. So that was 2015, June 2015. In November 2015, my sister's neighbor had a dog that they were looking to rehome, and she had brought her over on Halloween that year, and then we ended up getting her in November of 2015. And the reason why I got her was because my other dog's name was Freddie and her name was Daphne, and if you know anything about Scooby-Doo, they're dating, lovers, I don't know, but I was just like, oh, it's a sign, I need her. So we have had her for that long, and it was really hard. Anyway, I'll talk more about that on Thursday. But I apparently didn't freaking pull a script for this either. I'm a mess. But it should have been a countdown to when Laurel was coming, which was 4 weeks. Anyway, I don't know where I just cut myself off, I'm sure, because I hate living in an apartment, and my next door neighbor's fire alarms just went off for the second time today. But I did not print or foil a countdown for that, apparently. I don't know. But I do have the countdown for 1 month to Halloween. My chest hurts. Like, I didn't think that I would, like, struggle through this, but it's seeming that way. Maybe I just need to cry and let it out, and maybe, like, my chest will feel better. Already off to a great start. Editing this is going to be really fun. But I don't like to censor anything in life, I guess. Like, I've been doing YouTube for close to 3 years now. It'll be like 3 years in the beginning of next year. And I feel like if I only shared the happy, then it's fake. And life's not all happy. So I do like to share the hard times too, even if I struggle through planning them. So bear with me through this video. On Monday, the first thing that I marked is that there was no school. So I have that backpack from my shop, and then no school script, also from my shop in Font 3. And then I had marked that I uploaded a video. I think this is my Play With Me because I was like behind. Which I don't really ever mark, like when I upload video. Only when I'm like behind. I mean, only sometimes when I'm like behind, not always. But both of these things are from my shop. And then I did mark working. So for work this week, I have like this Monty on a computer from Sweet It Was Paper, and then work script from the foil bundle. And then we did listen to It, which we just finished that book, and I just want to say whoever said this was a good book is lying. It's disgusting. And not even like in the sense of horror or gore. It's disgusting in the sense of like a pedophile wrote it. It's so bad. At the end, like, we went through, I think it was like 41 hours in through this audiobook, and then of course, you know, it starts with some stuff that literally made me sick to my stomach, knowing that they were talking about 11-year-old kids. And I don't recommend listening or reading. I mean, maybe if you read it, you could just like skip through it easily and just like skim. But I fast forwarded like 1.5 speed on those parts, and it's so fucking bad. It still made me like sick to my stomach. Maybe it's because I have an 11-year-old and it was just ridiculous. Anyway, that's from Once More With Love, and then the audiobook script is from my shop in Font 5. And then I watched Jersey Shore. I again finished Jersey Shore this current week, and cannot watch the latest season because MTV does not allow me to unless I have a cable provider. So I don't have cable, so I cannot watch it. But the TV's from Nightingale Paper Co., and then the script is a custom from my shop in Font 6. And then I did some filming. I film a lot of the time. I think I said this in my last Play With Me. I don't always mark filming. But this is from Once More With Love, and then the script's from Magical Sticker Co. And then I did have Stranger Things ice cream. So that was cool. I don't even like ice cream, but I did want to try that because I had like the pizza when it came out. This was like Scoops Ahoy, and the other one was like the Surfer Boy pizza. But I have this little Demogorgon from Once More With Love, and then ice cream script I made for the spread. And then for the last thing I marked was playing Animal Crossing. So that's from the Coffee Monsters Co., and then the script's from my shop in Font 2 Duo. On to Tuesday, the first thing that I marked was that it was payday. So the dollar bill is from my shop, and then the payday script is from the foil bundle. And then I worked. So same thing, different day. I put that on crooked and I don't think I like it, but oh well. listen to more It. So, same thing, different day again. And then I got groceries. So I have that from Once More With Love. And then grocery shop script from, I think it's from another foil bundle from Caress Press. I'm not sure, but it is from Caress Press. And then I watched Jersey Shore. So same thing, different day. I had painted my nails. So I have this dip polish from my shop, or dip nails I think it's called. And then the scripts from my shop in font 5. I cut my daughter's bangs. I'm gonna cut this, even though it's gonna look funny. But I need to cut myself like hair cutting stickers. Like I have haircut stickers in shop and I need to cut myself them. I just always forget to. But I did do her bang, like trim her bangs because picture day's the next day. So we did that. This hair dryer is from Whimsy, and then the script is a custom from Kristen's Planner. And then I did her nails because she wanted her nails done, even though you can't see her nails in her picture. But that's from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then the script again is from Kristen's Planner. And then I ended the day playing Animal Crossing. And I marked this the same all week. I literally feel like I could have just did a little thing here, but yeah, that doesn't fit on it. So yeah, that was Tuesday. On to Wednesday, the first thing that I marked was that it was my twins picture day. So I have this camera from my shop, and then twins picture day I made for this spread. After dropping them off at school, we went to the post office, did a PO drop. And that's from Paper and Milk, and then the script is from McPlans. I then worked. So same thing, different day, as well as listened to It again. I was in my feelings. So I have that from Once More With Love. I just personally don't understand the point of people being mean girls as adults, especially because, like, I don't know. My chest hurts even talking about it, but I use this in my feelings script from SVC. And then I watched more Jersey Shore. So same thing, different day. And then my daughter did my makeup. I definitely did not mean to cut that at an angle, but that's what happened, and it was the wrong angle, but whatever. But that's from Paper and Milk. And then With Mila is again a custom from Kristen's Planner. And then I played Animal Crossing. Man, my chest like really hurts. And then like the day that's coming up right now is going to be very hard for me to do this, but like I'm gonna get through it. I get through everything, but I do think I'm going to take a little bit of a break. So I'm going to flip over to, well, let me shake this. I don't know how I like the gold, but I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna probably take another break after this day, because this day is hard, but I'm already like starting to cry. Okay, maybe my break wasn't enough, but I'm gonna get through this day and then take another break. However, I started my day off with working, so same thing, different day, obviously. And then we were listening to It. Honestly, this day, my pup was, this I have like a read. She woke up and she was like acting weird, and she like ended up going to the bathroom and like sitting in it, and we were like, this is weird for you. So like she just stood there, want to go out, nothing. So like I picked her up and I carried her downstairs and took her out, and she just stood there, and I'm like, okay, whatever, like maybe you're just like, I don't know, like it never occurred to me like anything was that wrong, because there's been times where she's been like down or acting weird, but like she snaps out of it in a day, and she's really old, obviously. So I'm like, okay, whatever. We had to wash her bedding, like her bed and her blanket, and like I got her a new blanket to lay with, and she was fine, and like Joe got her up to take her out, and this was around like 10:45 maybe, to take her out, and she went out, and then like I think he had to carry her down the stairs, but after she went like to the bathroom outside, she came in and like started running up the stairs, which we didn't expect her to do, and she kind of like collapsed halfway up the stairs. And then when she got to the top of the stairs, actually I think Joe carried her up the rest of the way up the stairs because she was just like not doing well like on the stairs. So he brought her up and he put her down, and she fell on her side, and her body got stiff, and like she was like yelping a little, so she had a seizure. Like I could tell she was having a seizure, so I just like kept telling her it was fine, it was okay, and like just let her do her thing. And then we like brought her over to her bed and like had her out, and we sat by her, and it was literally like we were just like trying to figure out like what's normal. Is it normal for dogs to have seizures? And like she's never had one before, and just trying to figure out like when do we bring her in, who do we bring her to. So we tried getting her to like drink some water and stuff because she was like okay, she was just like panting and just seemed a little bit out of it, which we read was normal. And we tried getting her to eat some, she wasn't eating, so we just laid with her for a little bit, and then she got up, ended up throwing up. I'm just gonna mark that she had her seizure here, and like both of these are from my shop. Obviously the seizure is a custom, but she ended up throwing up, and I think she had another seizure, and I picked her up, and she ended up going to the bathroom on herself again, and she just kept panting, and like watching your dog die is like the hardest thing we've ever had to do. We like called the vet, and we were like, can we get her seen? And then like they gave us a number for a place that's a half an hour away because they're an emergency vet, and then having to call them back and be like, well, it happened, we have to drop her off. Like I can't even imagine being a vet staff having to turn somebody away when their dog's literally actively dying, and then like getting the call back to say like she died. I cried so hard that I literally threw up. I'm pretty sure like if my neighbors heard me, they probably thought I was shot or something, the way I was crying. And it was just really hard, and yeah, that happened. So again, I'm gonna print, cut, and foil the right scripts for that, but I did use the same dog icon. And then we obviously had like more time with her. We did drop her off to get cremated, and we have her like cremains back and everything now, but I did use this like good dog icon character sticker from Once More With Love, and then drop off script from my shop. And then we had to like figure out how to basically tell the kids, because Declan would have gotten home first, and then we would have had to bring him to go pick up the twins, and the twins would have known something was wrong. So we decided to pick up the twins from school early, and then bring them home and tell them, and then wait for Declan to get off the bus and tell him. And I have this like thing where if I have to be strong for somebody else, I'm not weak for me. And Declan's like, why aren't you guys crying? Like, we've cried. Just, I can't cry when you're crying because I need to be here for you. So, yeah. Anyway, we picked up the twins from school early. We did tell them separately. Basically, Amelia immediately knew that something was up. Obviously, picking her up in the middle of the day when we didn't tell them that we were going to is pretty sus. But she got home and we sat them down, and Daphne had a cage that she basically acted as like her bedroom. It was just a cage with her bed in it and stuff, and she looked into it and immediately knew. And Jude thought that she was coming back because we said that we would get her stuff back in like a week. But obviously we had to tell him like she's not coming back. Just telling him twice was hard. But obviously I'm breaking the news to the kids. And then we did end up ordering food for dinner because it was an emotional day. So I have that little like chicken wing from Fox and Cactus, and then avocoli's I made. I watched Jersey Shore. Oh my god, I'm sure my sniffles are so fantastic for people who love hearing that. And then I drank about it because what else do you do? So both of those things are from my shop. And then to top it all off, my downstairs neighbors are not good. Like, it's just like this whole horrible thing. It's been hell living here with her here. Anyway, I had like a whole ass panic attack because of this, on top of, you know, the events of the day. Like, I'll probably talk about this later just because I don't feel like talking about it right now. I've marked anxious like every day since, so, you know, whatever. But I might even cut all this out because it's kind of irrelevant and I am exhausted after crying and talking. So I'm going to take another break and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. I actually took a very long break. I'm sure, obviously, in the video it's not obvious, but it was probably about like 3 hours because my sister stopped by. Maybe it was just 2 hours. I think it was about 5 something. It's now 7:40 something, but yeah, my sister stopped by, so we hung out for a little bit. She literally doesn't live by me, so yeah. Anyway, on Friday, the first thing that I marked was orchestra, because that's my kids. My twins had orchestra. They play the violin and cello. Both those things are from my shop. And then it was my oldest picture day this day. So both those things are from my shop again. However, my daughter stayed in our bed, or like came into our bed overnight. I think mostly because obviously she was sad about our pup. So I have that icon, or those characters from Whimsy, and then with Mila, custom again from Kristen's Planner. I worked, so same thing, different day. And then I was anxious because of my neighbors again, because they just can't leave, like, the mom, it's literally a mom and 2 girls, and she can't leave, like, our camera alone, and it's okay for her to have a camera, but not us, even though some kids were trying to open our door one night, and we were like, okay, let's deter this, because somebody wrote bitch, I'm pretty sure they actually spelled it wrong, on my car, because my car is white, so when it's a little dusty, it's dirty, and we had a camera, and this woman downstairs could not handle that. But the script is from Magical Sticker Co., and then the Munchkin is from Once More with Love. But I had a very hard time with my anxiety this day, so it kind of like depleted me completely. I know if you suffer from anxiety, you know, like the full body ache that you get from it. It's exhausting, especially from not feeling, obviously I was like grieving still, and when you don't feel anxiety for a while like that, it's absolutely exhausting. Right now I have horrible anxiety all the time, so I'm pretty used to it. I just drink Red Bull. Like, I literally was drinking Red Bull before my sister got here. But anyway, I took a nap, and it was the first time in a while outside of being sick that I took a nap. I just could not handle life at that moment. So that's from Nightingale Paper Co. And then the nap script is from the foil bundle. And then I was, I don't know, kind of like talking to my husband about moving out of state. We've talked about moving out of the area before, and we were like, well, I don't want to take the kids out of the school system Not because it's great, but because I moved everywhere as a kid and it was really hard for me to like adjust and make friends. But I do think that it's because I was literally moved from school to school in the same school district. And I think that making a huge move would be beneficial in the long run too. I mean, even just like my mental health, living around all the negativity here. I don't have family because my family sucks. And he doesn't have family because his family sucks. We literally talk to our sisters. I'm not close with my brother. I still talk to him, but I mean, I don't talk to him. I'm on good terms with him, but I don't really have much to talk about. We have a 13-year difference, so it's not like I've been close to him. But there's really nothing for us here in New York. And we looked into Utah because I think Utah is beautiful. Colorado is beautiful too, but I was like, oh, that's a high cost of living. And then literally looking into Utah to move to, it is still a high cost of living. So we are actually looking into moving to Minnesota, which is wild. I know I talked to one person from Minnesota and we want to move near her. But it's not necessarily like I'm making a move for a person. It's just I don't like to move somewhere that somebody hasn't lived. So like I've never visited Minnesota. I don't know anybody in Minnesota, but I think it would be awesome to live there. The cost of living is lower, and having somebody that's from that area tell us that like it's a good area is great. Like that's basically what we were looking for. I've never visited anywhere outside of the East Coast, so even like Utah, if I moved there, I've never visited there. I wish that we had like the funds to visit Minnesota before moving, but I think that's part of the excitement of moving to a new place, is not knowing anything about it. So we did kind of like look into places and stuff this night, and I'm really excited about it, but hopefully things like go good for us. I don't know how to say this. We're not millionaires, so it's not easy to move. I would have to save up a lot of money to move across the country, basically. But we are still like really excited and looking forward to it. Thankfully, we are not on a lease. We are on a month-to-month basis, so we can leave like whenever we can, basically. We have to give 30 days notice and then leave. But this house is from my shop, and then the plan script is from, I think, Murdoch Talks. But this night we decided to have a little family night and watch a movie. So we watched Elemental, and yes, I cried during it because why not? But that's from the Coffee Monsters Co. and then the script's from the foil bundle. And then Saturday, the first thing I marked is that I designed, and this icon is gigantic. So at least I cut it the right way. Oh, it's not even Saturday. That's not even the first thing I marked on Sunday. Oh my god. Okay. So I designed. And that's the Nightingale Paper Co. And then the scripts from Magical Sticker Co. And then I did watch Halloween Town, like 1 and 2, but I marked 1 in my off-camera planner. So I'm gonna mark 2 in this planner. So I have that from the Coffee Monsters Co. Oh, no, just kidding. I just pulled stickers for my monthly spread, and I pulled Halloween Town 2 for that. So I did have this Halloween Town from SPC in gold, so that's what I pulled for this. But I did watch 1 and 2. And then the Mean Girls Strike Again, so In My Feelings Again. And that's from Once More Love, and then In My Feelings is from SPC. And then I watched Jersey Shore, so I got that TV again, and the script. I got groceries this day, so I have this little munchkin from Once More with Love, and then grocery run script, even though if you've been here a while, you know I don't run anywhere. I just get that delivered. I wish that would save us money if we didn't do it, but honestly, it's like a couple dollars more because we don't use Instacart. We just use Walmart. Also this, I guess we're just gonna have that poke out because, actually, let me see. I don't think that this is going to cover it, but maybe if we covered up part of it, I can cover up the other part with the icon. So there we go. I had a double Red Bull day, but I just drank my last Red Bull, so I have to order more. I don't drink Red Bull every day, and when I drink it, I usually drink 2. Doesn't make it better. I don't know why I'm saying that. Anyway, both of these are from my shop. That's a custom in font 3. Also, I did laundry this day, so this is from LYNNERDESIGNS, and I always forget to say, but I do PR for Lynn, so you can use Carly15 to save 15%, or put my name in the seller for my freebie. And then the script is from the foil bundle, and then I played Animal Crossing. So it's like really not good. That's the same thing, different day. And then on to Sunday. The first thing that I marked is that October went live. So I have this laptop, I think, from Whimsy. And then October live script from my shop. Again, custom font 3. And then I marked sleeping in. So I have this bear from my shop. And sleep in script from my shop again, font 6. I designed again. And had to cut this basically in half, but same thing, different day. And then we did listen to it this day, but I did not pull a script for it apparently, so I'm gonna have to do that. I really dropped the ball on pulling things for this week. But next I marked that I cleaned, so I have that little vacuum bear for my shop, and then clean script from the foil bundle. And we decorated for Halloween. So I have this little witch squidge from Stoop the Plan Co. and decorate script from my shop in font 4. And then I watched Jersey Shore. Same thing, different day. And played Animal Crossing. I will say that on Thursday we didn't, no, it was Friday that we didn't play Animal Crossing, and I had to time travel to not lose my streak on like the Nook Stop, so I cheated a little, but it's fine. I am not gonna foil, I'm not gonna print, cut, and foil the scripts that I need for this tonight, but I will tomorrow, and then I will be back tomorrow to do like my wiggle and whatever. So see you then. It is now the next day. I did print the 2 Daphne Louise, the 3 weeks, and the audiobook scripts that I needed, but let me wiggle it. I don't hate the gold with it. I don't love it either, but like also I don't know what else I would have pulled in, so at least I just have to look at it now and that's it. I will flip through the nothingness. However, I hate when I pull in little things, so like don't actually go to the spread and then end up with little things left. It's so freaking annoying. I annoy myself with that, but there's really not much left of this kit. It being a mini kit, so yeah, that was everything for this plan with me. I'm sorry if it was really hard to watch and get through. It was hard for me too. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye.